Aries, February is going to be the start of something absolutely magnificent, and that is for those of you who've been working on something for the past 1 to 2 years. Now, it may go longer than that, further back than that, but let's take a look at what's coming because it's a very big deal for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. Wherever Aries is in your chart, where it's at heaviness, this is about you taking action and feeling excited about moving forward in something that I'm being guided to say it took you a really long time to get there. Focus, focus. Over the last 4 years, for a lot of you, I've seen on my channel where you've been focus, focus, focus. This is more the regulars. And whether that be trying to resolve issues, grow into something different, or blow up, glow up for some of you. This is like this new venture that is going to be very, very good for you. Now, it doesn't mean that you have no obstacles. Of course you will. Life is filled with obstacles. But those of you, and we're talking to two different groups here, those of you who've been working on how to overcome those obstacles, that's the ones that I see have really are going to move forward. You have the card of judgment. All right. This is the overall energy card that came out as I was listening to that guided message for you. And they're telling me this is a very big deal. The amount of work that you had to do in your life was to make these changes, and you were taking action. We're going to look at those of you who didn't take action. But what you came out of was conquering. And it's like conquer, and through that was a divide, and now you're coming back together. I'm not saying other people, I'm talking about you. Your right divine feminine and your left divine masculine. It's like coming together and being aligned with the divine. You are now in tune like a machine, and you're getting ready to be able to grow into something very, very big deal. Now, we're going to look at your foundation. We're going to take a look, which is your health, your location, your education, your foundation of you. All right. Then we're going to look at family and friends and romance. And then I'll give the guided message at the end. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you need to get your throat chakra cleared. I'm having a hard time, and it's only for the sign of Aries. So it may be time to speak up, all right? You might need to speak up. Some of you are supposed to be public speakers. Maybe you're going to do your own podcast, like join me on my new podcast. Maybe you're going to be standing up in front of a classroom and teaching people, or just being the leader of your family. There's like something you need to speak, all right? I want you guys to work on that. If you choose to, it's your choice. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy, but it's very, very good. This represents prosperity in the material world. So this is saying exactly what I said. Remember, the cards follow me. Everything you've been working on is getting ready to come through for you. Now, those of you who've been stagnant and sitting there, I feel you might be feeling a lot of insecurity. And I keep hearing the word unjust. So you may feel like things aren't working in your favor, but the fear is what I'm picking up on that. And in order to go forward, you're going to have to conquer that fear, like the first group that I'm talking about, mastering this. And you got to face the fear, walking on fire. I did it 6 times, and you are so focused when you walk on fire, you don't even realize you're actually walking on fire. It is focus, focus, focus. And that's what you guys have been doing for a long time. Again, I see it in my group with all of you, 4 years. Some of you, it was less. Some of you, it was longer. But it's all going to work out well when it comes to your foundation. For some of you, you are going to find a new... I'm hearing residence. Okay, that's what I'm hearing is residence. Usually I say a new place to live, but this one's clear, residence. I don't think that you've found it yet, but this is going to be very, very good for you, whatever this is. Now, we are speaking to many different people. So these are visions that I see. messages that I hear for you. Take what resonates with you and let the rest go. It may be you that we're looking at. It may be your partner. It could be your next door neighbor or your adult child. It can be anybody around you that has an effect on your life. You've been making this plan for quite a while, all right? Maybe you've got, it looks like somebody has I'm going to call it a bid on a piece of property, a bid. This may be a contract for a lease. Once the people are out in X amount of time, then it's in your hands and you move in. I feel for a lot of you that is coming in the month of February. Now, some of you, you'll be signing a lease, and others you'll be actually occupying the property, the residence. But this is going to be a really good move for you. It's going to make you feel very safe, like, I can breathe again. And I think you're going to enjoy the location because I see solitude. Now, that doesn't mean you're secluded. It doesn't mean you aren't near the grocery stores or anything like that. Solitude is internal peace is what I'm picking up for you guys. So this is very, very good, Aries. I have an Aries rising, and so I can relate a lot to the Aries reading when I go in and look, because we live from our rising sign. The action is the rising sign. So this may even pertain more to that group. I feel two specific groups. All right, now some of you are literally going to meet somebody. This is a person you're going to meet, and this person is very smart. They're very, very wise. They're very intelligent individual, and they are going to show you how to invest in something. This may be moving a bank account. This may be investing in something that has to do with a residence. All right, whatever this is, this move. They're wearing a black jacket. It looks like a black coat, an actual coat. Let me know if you've already met somebody like that. They look very tall, slender. They look very, very professional. Almost like maybe an attorney or a CEO that's wearing the coat, the overcoat. So I'm assuming it's in a cold region, or it's definitely cold there right now. Hope you guys are staying warm and safe. But whoever this is, whatever they look like, this individual is going to be very, you see the black is representing power. This is a person who has powerful contacts, communication, and a lot of knowledge. Very wise individual. And that individual is going to help you, whether that be getting into the residence, signing a contract, legal documentation, whatever this is. It's going to be very, very positive for you. Pay very close attention and make sure you give gratitude. Okay, say thank you to that person, of course, but I mean give gratitude as you are in one with the divine, because you are co-creating to make this happen. We co-create. Okay, this is you creating a new destiny, and that's what you've been working on. You definitely have that pairing here. We have the divine masculine, the divine feminine, right? Right side of the brain, left side of the brain. Logic versus feelings and emotion. So it's a perfect balance. When we get this card, that means we are in alignment, mind, body, and spirit, and you are in alignment, and so you're going to feel very good. Some of you may want to actually start investing a little bit more me time. Okay, me time, however you want to do that. Whether that's getting up 30 minutes early, watching the sunrise, which is a wonderful way to start your day. It's invigorating. It gives so much optimism in there. And I had said that in another reading, and only one person put the horrible comment like, I am not going to do what anybody tells me to do. And, on one hand, you have to feel sorry for them because, first of all, I wasn't telling anybody to do it. But most of all, because this person is so stuck, right? They're so stuck that they aren't willing to just listen and be open. If it works, great. And if it doesn't, okay, move on. But that I got to have control. That's what I feel a lot of you have overcome. And that's why this reading this month of February is going to be so important for you. So if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling like you can't get things to work in your favor, the alignment within through, your fitness, your wellness. I am seeing early morning, watching the sunrise. It's a breathing technique that I'm seeing somebody do, as well as walking. I'm walking, 6 to 12 miles a week, because the village is 3 miles one way. So I walk down and I come back, and then I usually go a couple times a week, but I also walk on the ocean front morning or afternoon. I don't go out there at night, so make sure you're being very, very safe. But this is that time where you get to be creative in how you are taking care of your health. But health is a big concern. It's like a startup. It's a startup or going farther than where you have. For some of you, this is just doing a cleanse, all right? 24 or maybe a 72-hour cleanse will really put your body back in check. It'll help you get back in alignment. Now, we also have the Nine of Cups, and this is celebration. This is where it is coming when it comes to your foundation. For some of you, I feel a promotion is definitely en route, and it may have taken a really long time for it to come to you. And when I say a long time, I mean, I'm seeing at least 9 months. It could be 9 years for some of you, but it's a very lengthy amount of time where you've kind of been filled a bit with anxiety along the way. But you did not lose faith, not hope. It was faith and knowing. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know who. I just know that this opportunity is coming in for me. Now, it may not be a promotion in a sense directly as a promotion. You may be getting a new job opportunity, a new income opportunity that's going to bring in a sense of stability for you. It's again, it's just like taking this, I can breathe. And that's really what the month of February is going to bring for you, especially when everything is changing all around us. And it is. We have to tear down everything in order to, as we go through our spiritual awakening, we have to tear everything down. So this is very powerful energy, a lot of focus on your foundation for the month of February, but I see it continuing to go up for those of you that take action on that. You can write in the comment whatever it is you've been working on and make sure that you really cement it in and work on opening that throat chakra. Those comments make a difference for the people who are on my platform. So what I'm also seeing for you guys, and when it comes to family and friends, is you have somebody who is getting ready to tell you a story. They're going to tell you a story. Now, this may be a truth that they tried to hide from some of you, or tried to share it before but couldn't. Like maybe they just couldn't get the words out. They didn't know how to share it, is what I'm hearing. You have the Four of Wands, and this is about family. There you have something to share with you about the family dynamic, about your role in the family, about something that happened in your family situation. Now, I am seeing two people. I'm seeing in this vision, now obviously this is one vision, all right, this vision, I'm seeing somebody who is an elder person. This may be the hierarchy of your family, whether it be mother, grandmother, uncle, whatever. It's like a hierarchy of the family. And then I see somebody standing behind them. So there is people in your life that are going to come forward and share with you some information about your foundation, your family. But this is going to be very good. And I'm hearing the word karma. It may have something to do with your karma. Those of you who've been a scapegoat, you might actually hear something that's going to put, I just heard don't label them. I just heard don't label them. So scapegoat, okay, anybody that have family issues, but it's like defining why certain thing or certain things, plural, have taken place in your life. For some of you, I feel you were adopted and you didn't know it. Okay, that is another scenario of what I'm seeing when it comes to the family ties. So you may have felt like you didn't fit in, and that's because it was in that dynamic, but they didn't tell you. This is a secret. This is something that wasn't shared with you, right? So let us know if that's you. You have the Chariot, and this is driving into a new location. I feel some of you are going to go into a new location. It's on a mountain, on a hill. It's a hill, not a mountain. And it's surrounded by a lot of trees, but I'm not seeing any snow. All right, I'm not seeing snow. Doesn't mean it's not there. But the point is, it's a very lush area. I would say that it's like a foresty area. It may be on the backside of open land, and then it starts going up into the higher elevation. Very, very beautiful. I feel some of you are going to drive up there to see somebody. It may be a grandparent, an elderly couple, somebody that you know. I don't feel that it's actually like anything bad. I feel that this looks as though it's getting together. It's somebody you want to see. Let us know if you're planning a trip to go visit a family or a friend who's a little bit older, probably older than you, but definitely they're older. And it's going to be very, very good. It'll be very good for you guys. Now, with this though, I feel is a sense of satisfaction. I'm really glad that I did this. See how I just sighed before that? The entire month of February is, I got it. I took care of this. Like crossing things off your list. And that has to do with your foundation. For another group of you, you got the Ten of Swords, and you're cutting ties with somebody around you. And I feel what I'm seeing is this is like a friend. It could be family, but I feel this is a friend. Somebody you really, really trusted, Aries. And you're cutting ties with them because they constantly were doing things behind your back. There's a lot of manipulation. There was a lot of backstabbing, right? That's what this card represents, is stabbing in the back. Really betrayal after betrayal, lie, and then, laughing at you, humiliating you when nobody was around. Now, I was told not to label you by my guides. Remember, Archangel Michael is with me, my guide, Ali, and I'm connected directly to the divine. So we work together to bring you these messages, so I'm not supposed to label you. But the truth is we all have a role in our life that we have been going through in our lifetime. And I feel that this is an individual who went through a lot. Now, this may be an entire family unit that you are clipping the ties and saying, I am done. This is a big healing motion right now for this particular group of you, where you are freed from the spiritual attachment to this person or this group of people. Remember, 10 times. It can be more than one person. It may be one person who did it repeatedly. But I feel for a lot of you, this is a grand choice. Remember, your overall card for the month is judgment, right? Making a final decision on which direction to go, where you're going to live, how you're going to take care of your body, whether or not you want to release anxiety and fear. This is a really big, big month for our Aries. So when we're looking at that, it is fabulous. Now, the last card that came out is the Six of Wands. And this is absolute victory. People cheering you on. Yay, hooray. And I feel for some of you, this is a group of people. I don't think it's family, although there could be one in there. This is a new scenario. I feel that this is something that you accomplished. Some of you may have actually won an award. It's a ceremony. It's a public ceremony where they are there to cheer you on. And it is going to make you feel really good. You're going to recognize that you actually have support around you. It may be one person, it may be a whole group of people, but they are there for you. So it's like a graduation, right? And everybody shows up. A birthday party and everybody shows up. Whatever it is, there's a lot of information coming in for Aries. And I'm very happy to see that. Now we're going to take a look at your romantic life, if you have one, if you don't, what's coming in, and then I'll give you the guided message. So February is a turning point. It truly is for a lot of people, a lot of relationships. People are starting to want to work together and also saying, I'm not doing this. It is like one or the other. We're starting to see the groups of people moving away from toxic relationships and being ready to open up their heart and start working on healing or moving into a new relationship. So this first group that I'm seeing, it looks like you and your partner, I feel you talk, you communicate. That's what I'm seeing. It's a male and a female talking and having a conversation, but when you're done, you go in different rooms. So I don't feel you've been completely on the same page yet. You're still in that, there's no fire. Okay, you're a fire sign. This is about excitement. The fire element is excitement, it's passion, it's adventure, trying new things, right? I was looking at, I was hoping the Fool came out for you in this particular scenario. You have the Hangman in this particular scenario I'm seeing right now, where you need to take a step back and evaluate this situation. A little bit of tweaking, a little bit of effort, even if you have been the one that keeps putting the effort in, just tweak what you're doing. I feel that your partner is going to see it in a different way. Why? You've asked for it. You've asked for some type of a change in your relationship, a grounding energy that's going to tie you back together, bonding you together. This isn't by force, it's by choice. This is actually what both of you want. But from a lot of time where you weren't communicating, and I feel your partner may not have been talking a lot to anybody. Like they may have been already, going through their awakening journey, but you already went through your ascending soul's journey, right? And so you've been patiently waiting. Well, the payoff is coming in the month of, is starting in the month of February. I feel this is going to happen by the end of the month. I'm seeing the 28th, the last day of the month. I don't know if this is a leap year or not. I'm seeing the 28th of February. Very good. Now for another group of you, you and your partner have a weird way of communicating. It looks like you guys shuffle. You may shuffle around the topics. I don't feel that it's actually like pretending they didn't hear you or vice versa. I feel it's like you just shuffle around it. You may talk about it for a minute and set it aside. You just keep setting this issue aside. And there's been no resolve in it for a while. Again, a choice needs to be made. This is a month judgment. Final decision needs to be made, or the universe, the divine, is going to come in and make that choice for you. You have something to do with this partner. If you look right here, you've got the Four of Cups. I love the Four of Cups, and here's why. If you look at this card, it's such a beautiful card. You're on the earth, which means you're grounded. You're up against a tree, which means you're getting the nurturing, self-love, self-care. This is you really blending into the earth in a positive way. Those 3 cups on the bottom upright mean that you do have attention around you. You're attractive, you're knowledgeable, you are a focus for other people, but yet you are looking at this right here. You want this relationship to work. And for some of you, it isn't about that relationship particular. It's you're saying, send me the right relationship, whether it's this person or someone else. And I feel there's going to be a big shift in your life. A big shift, one that is already, you can already feel that this is coming in, Aries, but it's going to be very good, not only for you, but for your partner as well. This is just a very positive kind of an energy going on between the two of you. I would recommend you go to, if you choose to, go to a Reiki or energy healer. You can book with me or someone else, but clear out the energy and then make your decision in the month of February. Clear it out. You can use this moon energy for the week after the 29th, for the 29th, a couple days before, and then a few days after. That would be a really good time to do it, but it is time. And once you clear that out, it's going to help you be able to make the right choice. Now, for another group of you, you have the King of Swords. And this is for those of you who are wondering, am I ever going to meet somebody? And the answer is yes. If you were looking at this from the tarot's perspective, this is a yes card. And the King of Swords is somebody who is very intelligent, almost like talking about the person in the very beginning of this reading, where they're extremely wise, extremely, This might be somebody who is actually in the military, in the police force, in some type of a service-oriented profession, but I feel they're higher up. Not like, walking on the street or going to the fire to put it out. I feel like this is somebody who is in charge of what's going on. They're very intelligent, very knowledgeable, and they really do care about humanity. You're going to like this, and they may be a zodiac of Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Regardless of their zodiac sign, they have that air, good communication, and the two of you are really going to line up very, very well. So I love this reading for you guys. You've got some positive things coming in. Now let's take a look at what your guided message is. And before I go on, you guys, join in my new community. It is a blog, it is a free newsletter, and we're going to go in deep. And if you're in the membership over there, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So check it out. I'll put the link in here. It's on Substack, Rising Through Ascension. Hear me clearly. Listen to my team. You will hear us talk in your ear. You will feel us standing near you. You will just have this knowing in your mind on the answers that you're asking. Many of you are asking for answers. You're asking to be shown what direction to go, how to do something. You're being overcome by fear and doubt. This has nothing to do with the present moment. It has to do with what happened in the past or what you heard about from someone else, but not anything in the present moment. Live life in a balanced angle from exactly where you are today. How would you make that decision? Don't look back anymore. Let it go. You've come too far to be stuck. This is your big decision to make a huge destiny change, a change in your life for the better. You've already aligned with the divine. Remember, the divine connects through you. Your mind, your body, and your soul is in alignment. But yet some of you are not taking action. You're sitting like a couch potato. You're sitting there, blobbed out, zoning out, and not focused on your life. And you may be tired from all that you already did, but the rest time is over. It's time to get up and take action. It is always a choice in your life, what you want to do. If you find yourself not able to get up, call upon me. I will be there with my team. We will help you get up and realign with the divine. This is truly a very important moment for each and every one of you, one that you've been waiting for years. So do not allow fatigue or the inability of fear to the fear to keep you stuck. You have everything it takes already inside of you. All right. Thank you guys. Look forward to reading your comments. Much love.